Tiger Woods, Michelle Wie, Kevin Durant, and Greg Oden. Those are plenty of examples of athletes who made or are making a huge impact in sports in their teens. But if your teen isn't quite up to that level by nature, there's still a way to get there, as our John Ireland found out in Orange County.
Triangle, rectangle.
If you grew up like me, sports training consisted of 30 minutes on the blacktop during PE.
Yeah!
But it's not that way anymore.
Go! Lean forward, back.
Welcome to Velocity Sports Performance in Irvine, where they are convinced that athletes are made, not born.
Here at Velocity, they will take male and female athletes from almost any sport imaginable. Swimmers, runners, volleyball players, you name it. But you might be surprised to learn how young they'll take those athletes. They start at age 8.
If that sounds young, it is. And Velocity likes it that way.
We played growing up. We'd be on a bicycle all day long. We'd play wiffle ball. We'd play basketball. That's not happening today, which is why we have epidemic rates of childhood obesity, of diabetes, and we provide people an opportunity to get the expert level of physical education that is just not available on a grand scale anymore.
And to say that it's working would be a huge understatement. Last year, Americans spent over $4 billion on private sports coaching. Velocity has over 75 centers and trained close to 50,000 kids last year alone. Why are all these kids flocking to this place? As they used to say in the Rocky movies, speed is what they need.
Go!
Probably 99% of the time it's speed. I mean, everybody knows that's unifying across all sports. Is you're really not going to be successful in your sport unless you're fast.
Back.
And as for that old saying that you can't teach speed, they aren't buying that here. Brad McCoy leaves next month for Penn State on a volleyball scholarship.
I wasn't slow on my team, but I was definitely not the fastest. And this last year when we were doing just lines in practice, I was finishing like 6 or 7 seconds ahead of the entire team, like every single time in lines.
And do you attribute that to what you've been able to do here?
I do.
Other kids we talked to told us that training with Velocity actually provides a break from their normal practice schedule. 12-year-old Michael Schiffer is a swimmer.
Usually when I go to swim practice, it's just swim laps, sprint. It's the same here, except we do a lot of different stuff. There's a large variety.
The bottom line is that professional training centers aren't just for the pros anymore. Actually, at Velocity, the kids have taken over.
Our coaches don't care if they win or lose. I mean, they're the only people that don't really care what happens on the field. We're their advocate for an hour to 90 minutes a day, wanting them to get better and building a personal relationship with the athlete.
Whoa! Looking good, JJ.
Because that's what causes the athlete to work harder than he or she would on their own. So it's all about relationships.
Better, nice job.
In Irvine, I'm John Ireland for Sports Central.
Yes.
Thanks, John. And if you work hard enough, maybe one day you'll be on Sports Central's Plays of the Week, which is next.
Still going back.